week or so, we'll reflect on the season, and then it'll show that, regardless of what happened here today, our season, like Coach said, it wasn't defined just on this game.
For most of the roster, this was their first taste of the big dance.
Once the game was over, kind of walking off the court, kind of just turning around and soaking it all in, because it was a dream come true for me. Being a kid from small town Nebraska, having this opportunity, it's special, and I can't thank my coaches and my teammates enough for believing in me and giving me the opportunity to, show what I can do on this level.
But for Douglas Wilson, this would be his only time going dancing, as Thursday's loss marks the final game for the Jackrabbit senior, ending his decorated career in Brookings.
As a kid growing up, I never imagined myself being in the position I was in, and I'm really grateful that South Dakota State gave me that opportunity, and they really stuck with me from day one. And I'm just really appreciative, and they're always going to have a place in my heart no matter what.
If you need an example for what an incredible teammate is, you don't have to look very far. Because as special as he is on the floor, and everybody knows what he can do and has done as a player, but the type of person he is, the way he treats his teammates, is so much more important to me than anything else, and that's what makes Doug special.
While Wilson's SDSU story has come to an end, for the rest of the Jackrabbit team, their ending has yet to be written.
At the end of the day, every chance we get to play in the NCAA tournament, don't ever take it for granted. Don't ever take it for granted, because you never know. And so you just want to continue to embrace every moment. And if we continue to work, I have great hope that we'll be back here. And just like today, I had great hope that we were going to be successful. And I think we will be in the future as well.
With their loss to Providence in the NCAA tournament's first round, South Dakota State finishes the season with a 30-5 overall record. Reporting from Buffalo, New York, Sean Bauer, KELOLAND Sports.
In his final game for the Jacks, Douglas Wilson would score 13, while Baylor Shireman led everyone with 18, and had 10 rebounds as well in their season-ending loss. This past weekend out in Rapid City, the girls' Class AA state championships were underway. After coming up short last season and 2 years ago never getting the opportunity to play thanks to COVID, the O'Gorman Knights would take full advantage of their chance in 2022. After spending a good amount of time throughout the season as the #1 ranked team in the state, the O'Gorman girls would go on to win the 2022 Class AA state championship, defeating Rapid City Stevens 49-42.
It's insane. It's surreal. I mean, the second the time expired, I was just in disbelief. I still am. It's crazy. It's a crazy feeling, and to do it with my best friends is even better. It just feels amazing. I've been dreaming about it for so long, for 4 years, and sophomore year we were kind of supposed to win. We were 21-0. So to have that state's tournament get canceled was really disappointing, but to get back and finish it off my senior year, it just feels really good.
I'm just thrilled for our kids. They're the ones that went out there and earned it. So, yeah, we're just really excited to be Crown State champions with a great playing field.
While it's special for everyone involved, it means a bit extra for the Knights' 2 lone seniors, Hannah Ronsink and Hannah Friedman.
It's definitely bittersweet. I was crying at the end of the game, kind of tears of joy and kind of tears of sadness, but I mean, it was all worth it in the end, and it was more tears of joy for sure. I'll remember my seniors. It's insane. They're the best seniors you could ever wish for. I will never forget them. No matter where they go or what they do, they'll always be in the back of my mind. They're my best friends forever. I think that's what I'll remember most from this season.
Ronsink will play next season at Colorado State. Switching over to the girls' Class B tournament, Hurley last won a state championship in 1992. But as a co-op, Viborg-Hurley had yet to win a title until this season. KELOLAND's Grant Sweeter shows us how the Cougars went from an 8-seed underdog to a state champion.
A 10-0 run by DeSmit in the third quarter of the Class B championship game put Viborg-Hurley in an 8-point hole with just 12 minutes to play.
Every timeout that we had, that was my focus on my saying to them was, we got to keep on fighting. We're not giving up. Every single possession that we have, defensive stance, we got to fight for everything. So the girls slowly kind of inched their way back, and once we got ahead, the momentum shifted our way.
The Cougars responded with a 15-1 run, which would carry them to a Class B state championship win over DeSmet, 58-53.
It's a big difference on our team, but we knew we needed to step up this year, and we wanted to do something at the state tournament that no one else has really done at Viber Curly, and I think we did it.
This title is extra special for Molly and Coral Mason, as the mother and daughter had the opportunity to share this moment together.
As a mom, you know, well, November till now, it's mostly coach player in the house. So as a mom, I'm so proud of her, and I don't ever get to say that very much because we always talk basketball, but the hard work and dedication she's put into this game, because this is what she wanted.
The Cougars will graduate just 2 players from this year's team, and next year they'll return a majority of their scoring, including 4 starters.
We got a great program that we have going on right now with our basketball teams, our girls basketball team, and we just hopefully continue to grow that. And now with this, I mean, how special is it for these younger girls seeing this, and it gets them excited to definitely get in and start playing basketball.
In Watertown, Grant Sweeter, KELOLAND Sports.
Viborg Hurley won this year's state championship 30 years from the day that Hurley team won it in 1992. And another note, that 92 team won the title in Watertown, just like the Cougars did this year as well. This past Tuesday, the Augustana Vikings would come up just short of a trip to the Division II Elite Eight, falling to the defending national champs, Northwest Missouri State. Win or lose in a post-game press conference, usually a coach and a player or 2 will come and speak. But Tuesday, head coach Tom Billiter was joined by not just 1 and not just 2, but by all 7 of his seniors.
Looking all over the world for a point guard. He comes, sits down. Did you not do that? I said, Coach, I'm your point guard. How about Zach Skolten right there? He was on my JV team. He's my last JVer. And what he's done for our team. Tate Vincent, one of the best 10th graders I ever saw play, has 3 knee surgeries. You should see what he does every day for practice. Eric Tiedman, every day, no subs, going against these 2 all-conference players, every day battling them in practice, always coming full force. Got the defensive player of the year right here, and never missing a practice, never doing anything. Look at this group. That's a special group, and that's how you win. They're winners.
Augie finishes their 2022 season with a record of 26-4. But when we return, we take a trip back in time to 1972. Stick around. South Dakota boys state basketball tournaments are in progress as we speak. But 50 years ago, there were only 2 classes, A and B. In the A division, as KELOLAND's Don Jorgensen explains, there's a team that many refer to and still do to this day as the Hoosiers of South Dakota.
6-3, the tip by Nelson, controlled by King, Chris King.
We didn't really know what to expect because we'd never played on the arena floor.
Back in 1972, the State A championship game was as simple as black and white. Yankton versus Miller, or David versus Goliath.
Yankton Bucks were good enough to be in the finals in 1972 against us, and another very tall team that we had to go against with Chad Nelson, 6'10", and they had 2 other forwards that were 6'5", or 6'6", or 6'7", and our tallest guy is 6'3".
Jeff Wilbur played for Miller back then. He's number 23 in the dark uniform. He remembers Miller being the smallest Class A school in the state, but they weren't intimidated.
We had to play Sioux Falls, Washington, opening round. Their home court, they were favored. We were the little green team from the middle of the state that didn't play their kind of schedule and played a smaller school schedule.
In the championship game, Yankton was tall, but Miller had talent and they were quick.
That was what we were known for. Our quickness, we had to overcome height.
Obviously, we could shoot the ball, and we were really good passers.
Kim Templeton, number 33, was one of the leading scorers for Miller. He remembers how big of a deal it was for Miller to be playing in the State A tournament.
When we left Miller, we had one of those marquee signs, and I think it said something to the effect that last one out, shut the lights off.
Miller did the unthinkable, defeating Yankton, finishing the season undefeated, a perfect 24-0.
Final score, Miller 68, Yankton 54. And now we've done it in Class A, so...
The 1972 Miller Rustlers got together this past Saturday in Sioux Falls for a 50-year reunion commemorating their undefeated and never-to-be-forgotten season. Coming up next, we show you someone right here in South Dakota who may be going to a level of soccer that no one from the state ever had. A professional soccer official from South Dakota has reached a level that no one else in the state ever has and might one day have an international spotlight shown upon him. As KELOLAND's Dan Santella explains, this trailblazer just calling it like he sees it.
Soccer is habitual in Jeremy Kiso's world.
Soccer really has become ingrained in our lives as the Kisos, and daily it's taken into consideration of what we're doing on a day-to-day basis.
The 39-year-old lives in Harrisburg. He grew up in Watertown, played college soccer at the University of Sioux Falls, and now works for Lewis Drug. He also referees Major League Soccer matches, traveling to locations across the country to officiate games at the country's highest level of professional soccer.
We are our own worst critics, so every game we watch back, we're assessed on every game, and something as simple as missing a slight deflection for a throw-in, and we take that to heart and dissect it frame by frame, going, okay, how could I have gotten it better?
Furthermore, he is now on the FIFA International Panel of Soccer Referees.
Officially added to the panel January 1st.
There are only around 30 people in the United States at this level.
I know for a fact no one has reached that level from South Dakota.
What this means is that Kiso is now eligible to be an assistant referee for World Cup qualifiers. He could possibly one day do the same for a match at the World Cup itself.
I was extremely ecstatic and surprised when I received the email from U.S. Soccer letting me know I'd been nominated. So very excited for the opportunities and all the experiences that are to come.
Just because we're from South Dakota, we can still do whatever we want. We can chase big dreams and we can make them happen.
As a soccer referee, I'm wanting to always reach the next level. So yes, my goal would be to work World Cup qualifier games, to be considered for FIFA events around the world. And every referee's goal, especially at the FIFA level, is to be accepted into the World Cup. So ultimately, that would have to be my end goal.
The World Cup will come to the United States in 2026, so it is possible that he could officiate the game on the biggest, brightest stage at home.
You start to realize there are many opportunities that could come up that I never even thought about or dreamed of, or only dreamed of.
No matter how brilliant one player or coach or referee may be, soccer is a team endeavor. Kiso looks around him when considering the international status he's reached.
It's really a testament, I mean, not just to me, but again, like I mentioned, the support of the family, the friends, Lewis, my employer, and them allowing me to make the sacrifices of being away.
He still gives back to the game. You know, he comes back locally and he'll go and put on clinics for free, working with young referees.
Soccer is a free-flowing game. One movement or kick of the ball launches countless ensuing possibilities. All art needs a canvas. In sports, referees set that stage.
It's really kind of that third path. You know, everybody plays, coaches, and they forget about refereeing. And it's another way that you can stay very involved in the game.
Kiso is heading to California this coming weekend for his next assignment. When we return, we take a look at some action from last night's state tournament at the Premier Center. There were several solid quarterfinal games on Thursday at the Premier Center, including one that went into triple overtime. Friday, it was time for the semis. In Game 1 of the night, Roosevelt would defeat Harrisburg 61-46. In Game 2, O'Gorman would meet Washington. Washington would jump out to a 10-4 lead in this ball game, but O'Gorman would fight back. They would force overtime, and in OT, the SDSU football commit David Elpers would connect on a mid-range jumper as time expired. That would give the Knights the 58-57 victory, setting up a Saturday night showdown with Roosevelt. So make sure to tune in to KELOLAND News at 6 and 10 tonight for highlights from all three boys' state championship games. Hope you've enjoyed the show. We'll see you back here next Saturday.